Have you ever considered how a tightrope walker manages the risk of falling? A fascinating question, isn't it? This high wire act is an excellent metaphor for the concept of risk management and adaptability. It's all about maintaining balance, constantly adjusting to minute shifts in wind, weight, and even their own heartbeat. A single misstep, a sudden gust, or even a fleeting distraction could mean disaster. Now imagine businesses as tightrope walkers. The world of commerce is their wire, teetering high above the ground of failure. Businesses, like our tightrope walker, face numerous risks. Market fluctuations, technological advancements, shifts in consumer behavior, and even global pandemics. And they must adapt, continuously adjusting their strategies, just as the tightrope walker adjusts their balance to prevent a fall. The paradox of risks is that they are both a threat and an opportunity. Managed well, they can lead to innovation and growth. Managed poorly, they can lead to failure. Just like the tightrope walker, businesses must also manage their risks and adapt to changing circumstances to stay on course. The sinking of the Titanic provides a profound lesson in risk management. As we delve into the case of the Titanic, we see a clear illustration of the dire consequences that can result from poor risk management and lack of adaptability. This majestic ship, once hailed as the epitome of human achievement and technological advancements, became a symbol of catastrophic failure due to an underestimation of risks and an inability to adapt swiftly when disaster struck. The Titanic's creators were so confident in their design that they deemed the ship unsinkable. This overconfidence, paired with a failure to anticipate the very real risk of encountering an iceberg in the icy North Atlantic, set the stage for disaster. Despite the grandeur and sophistication of the Titanic, the ship's designers failed to equip it with enough lifeboats, believing that their unsinkable creation wouldn't need them. The absence of an adequate number of lifeboats was a glaring oversight in risk management, a failure to prepare for the worst-case scenario. The tragedy was further compounded by the crew's inability to adapt to the crisis. When the Titanic hit the iceberg, the crew was unprepared to manage the rapidly unfolding disaster. Despite the warnings of nearby ships about the danger of ice, the Titanic continued to sail at full speed. When the inevitable happened, the crew struggled to launch the few available lifeboats in a timely and orderly manner. Panic ensued, and the lack of leadership and adaptability led to a tragic outcome. The Titanic's disaster was not just a result of hitting an iceberg. It was a failure of risk management and adaptability. The ship's designers did not sufficiently anticipate or prepare for the risks, and the crew could not adapt effectively when faced with the unexpected. This resulted in the loss of more than 1,500 lives, a tragedy that could have been mitigated, if not entirely avoided, with better risk management and the ability to adapt to changing circumstances. The Titanic's disaster underscores the importance of risk management and adaptability in avoiding catastrophe. So what can businesses learn from the tightrope walker and the Titanic? Well, much like the tightrope walker, businesses need to maintain a careful balance. In our world of constant change and uncertainty, it's crucial to anticipate risks and prepare for them. But it's not just about having a safety net in place. It's also about being flexible enough to adapt to changing circumstances, just like a tightrope walker adjusting his balance in response to a gust of wind. The Titanic, on the other hand, offers a stark reminder of what can happen when we don't manage risks effectively. Despite its reputation as the unsinkable ship, it was ill-prepared for the iceberg that lay in its path. This teaches us that no matter how confident we are in our business strategies, we must always be prepared for the unexpected. In essence, the key takeaways are clear. Risk management isn't a one-time task, but a continuous process. And adaptability isn't an optional trait, but a necessary one. Remember, effective risk management and adaptability can mean the difference between staying afloat or sinking like the Titanic. Now, imagine yourself as the captain of your own ship. Every day you navigate through the vast ocean of life, facing a myriad of risks, both seen and unseen. These risks are not just obstacles, but opportunities. Opportunities to learn, to grow, and to adapt. Consider the principles of risk management and adaptability we've discussed. How can you apply them to your own life, your career, your personal goals? Think about the risks you face daily. Are you just trying to avoid them, or are you preparing for them? Are you adapting and learning from the unexpected changes they bring about? Remember, your journey is not about evading the storm, but about learning how to dance in the rain. It is about understanding that risk and change are not your enemies, but your allies. They push you to grow, to adapt, and to become a better version of yourself. In the end, it's not about avoiding risks, but about managing them effectively and adapting to change. That's what keeps you on the tightrope.